issues with my streams cutting in and out. So wherever it may cut off, because I'm not getting any sort of direct um, thing, like I'm not getting a notification, I'm not getting quite literally anything. But if it wouldn't have cut out in the specific place it did, I really could have been better off. Like, see, the shit was already underwater. Like, come on, I shouldn't have to wait for that. But yeah, I was pretty much trying anyway to talk about Call of Duty and where it technically is. Apparently people don't like the fact that I made a clip, or I remixed one of Jev's videos and everything. I would rather get a response from a content creator who is bigger in follows, but not mainly for that specific reason. If I'm able to get a response as to what their opinion is and what they would most likely think, ooh, I'm actually going to keep this. I can put bows into that and repair it, since it's technically only a one shot right now. But yeah, it's really just the whole thing of, I'd rather see if Jev would either be able to respond to me. Doesn't matter about if I get any subs from it or whatever it may be. If I at least get a response as to what he would most likely think, like with what game modes would need to be put in, what weapons, or really just the overall layout, because honestly, yeah, it's released on PC, but it shouldn't be that sloppy with the game modes. But then again, that's my opinion. And it's very confusing when I'm like, okay, so I'm doing this. I'm making these videos, I'm making these streams. Nothing is really wrong with that. But it gets annoying to the point where if I can't really get to certain people, I'm going to have to go and make clips from people that have more subscribers than me. Like at one point, I actually had to report this account multiple times before I quit seeing this one annoying ass video. I've had to make clips on it. Ooh, hey, why am I fucking seeing this? But not for the specific reason to where I really deserve, at this point, 2 dislikes already, when all I technically would be asking is, oh hey, hopefully he responds to the video that I made from his channel. And if he does, whoopee. If he doesn't, okay. I know there's probably multiple other people that make snippets on Jev's videos, and he doesn't have enough time to really reply to everyone with a comment, or if he even does that. But as usual, that is not the reason that I am pretty much doing the whole video thing and making those clips. Okay, I think I have enough stuff for now. I kind of want to get some sand and make some windows really fast, though. Because I really don't feel like dying to stuff if they, like, end up seeing me or whatever. So I think I have enough sand right here. So I have to end up regenerating health so I don't end up dying off. And seeing, even like with Minecraft and everything, it's like there's a pretty wide border between Call of Duty and a game like Minecraft. Obviously, they're still going to make great updates for the game. And if anything, you can be extremely creative with the game. Everything's not like, oh, you're just strictly able to do this one specific thing, and that is it. It's quite literally nothing like that, luckily. Is that a cow? Oh. I almost thought that was a cow for a second. Instead of sheep. Okay, I'm going to collect these. Do. Yeah, I just really don't believe in the whole thing of, oh, well, it's pretty much whatever with the game, or it's just whatever with what people could honestly say. Because, to be honest, I'm not going to be that way. I would rather someone come to me and be like, oh, hey, this isn't exactly right. Why did you end up saying this? Or really give me a reason. It's like the same thing with YouTube, pretty much. I'd rather know why I am not getting in touch with more people. Like, I'd rather know why with that. Not just like, oh, well, you're not getting in touch with people because you're just not. I'd rather go the other route instead of just like, okay, I'm waiting for a response from YouTube to let me know why this is happening, or whatever it may be or seem. Because, yeah, obviously I'm not going to get, like, the bare minimum of, like, 500,000 views. I would never expect that. One thing I would expect, though, is to have a little bit more dignity. The remastered BO2, I doubt it. I highly doubt that. Hell, they remastered BO2 and everything. Why the hell is it going on where I still have, like, 2 dislikes? That's, like, the main thing that confuses me. You can be, like, a semi-decent channel. It's like, right when that one person ends up disliking your video and everything, it sucks. Like, it still does, no matter what a person could honestly say at that point. Like, when someone like me is making content and I'm trying to get to the point where I can get a partnership, I hate the fact that I have to make clips. Then again, I get that it most likely would have to be done. Oh, which now I have to look this up. There's no way. I knew it. And see, it's not even gonna go to the page when I pretty much look it up either. So, and I pretty much know they're not gonna remaster that game. Why would they? They really don't have a purpose to remaster Black Ops 2 right now. If they did, they would be idiots, because there really is no point to remaster any more games. Because the only thing they'd probably do is make it to where it's just the campaign. Like, that's what they did to Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. They just did the campaign for that. Which, I don't get how Modern Warfare 4 can get a remastered, and they had campaign and multiplayer, but yet MW2 Remastered only gets the campaign, and that's just the bare minimum. I kind of find that a tad bit embarrassing that even had to happen, because MW2 wasn't bad. That was actually one of the main games where I started playing Spec Ops missions and everything. when they had that as an option. Like, hell, try not to get spotted in that, one snow mission and everything. It's like that was, I think, even a Spec Ops mission. But yet it was still cool. You could still have fun with that game. The only thing I just can't seem to understand is why all these other older games get that, but not, as usual, not the original MW2. Because I know they're going to run into multiple issues with that. Which I'm going to look more into Black Ops 2 being remastered already. Let's see. Is it going to end up equaling out, or are people still going to be disliking the hell out of this video? Which, I'm honestly really hoping that Jev responds to it, because at this point, I just don't get how people can dislike so much. Like, yes, I don't have, like, 10 million subs, or anything remotely close to that. Like, yes, obviously I don't. But I still don't get how... Is that a fucking turtle? That's a turtle. I didn't know turtles spawned over here. That's cool. I don't get why I'm not getting any XP, but at least seeing the turtle is still cool. Yeah, apparently there's another comment that's supposed to be popping up at some point. Which I mainly did it so that if Jev wanted to look it over, not even so much to look it over, it would quite literally just be, oh hey, is there any sort of comeback with Infinity Ward and the whole thing that they're doing to the franchise? Is there any outcome that is relatively okay at this point? Not like, oh hey, yeah, I just hate the fact that Call of Duty is gonna pretty much be plummeting. Because it's easy for some people to think with what one content creator puts up and what they're meaning by it, and then someone who's just trying to really get an answer or an opinion. Like, I'm not going to say I'm, like, depressed or anything, but it would at least be good to see if there would be some sort of give, I guess, at that point. Because there are still some people that are like, oh hey, this shit better not have just disconnected my stream. I was about to say, I was about to be pissed. But yeah, it's like, you can go ahead and really do whatever with the stuff you really see on YouTube, which, let's see. Because realizes their game is dying. Yeah, I mean, that person isn't wrong by any means. The game technically is dying at this point. Which is kind of depressing because the game never should have gotten to that kind of point. But it's like stuff like that. If people can do comments and stuff like that and be more or less helpful, like, oh hey, this is what's going to be going on with Call of Duty and everything, people can be either informative or not, I guess. Which luckily there are still some people that will be decent and be like, oh hey, yeah, the game's just gonna end up dying, and to me, it's really just whatever at this point. I I can't even really put my finger on half the shit that gets released for these games, like at all. I've like lost track of everything that could be okay. But it is what it is. And Lithia Phillips, thank you for subscribing. I've finally got that notification at least. At least I got one at that point. Yeah, let me put the rest in there. I think this is enough. I guess I'm with the fish I'm gonna be keeping or catching. I mean, I was end up putting that in this, but everything else can just stay. So I have enough food to continue fishing. I shouldn't be hit by that. Good. There's 3 fucking spiders. What the hell? It's a spider fest, apparently. Yeah, see, if I can at least get people to comment, like I'm pretty sure someone just left another comment that I have to look at, actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Or no, that was actually a different person that said something about that. Yeah, no, I just really find it to be pretty sad that Call of Duty is getting to a state where it's just no longer relevant. Because it never used to be like that. Call of Duty usually was just fine. You wouldn't have to worry about like the relevancy of it because, especially when we were growing up as kids, the games were still perfect. They were great. Especially waking up or even going to family video and everything. I'm trying to remember if they did that whole game thing at like Blockbuster with PS2 games. Did they really hook into the fucking octopus? What the hell? I didn't mean to hook into the octopus. That's sad. I got another enchanted bow, though. And see, this is why I like doing this, and I can actually pair both of them together. Now, that's something else you can technically do with most of these weapons if you want to technically like salvage them. Because like, say if you get like one good bow, you get mending on it, and you get like all this other stuff. Obviously, you're gonna want the best equipment on it, which me personally, I've had to really grind out like fishing in this game for like the most weirdest, well, it's not really the weirdest reason, it's kind of funny if anything, but it's like you're trying to get the stats up on most of your weapons so you can go into the nether so you can actually have a better time. And yeah, I'm gonna end up doing this. At least I know I won't be dead because no, like the mobs and everything like that can't get up here, I guess. So it's kind of easier. Actually, let me eat this so I can replenish all of my stuff, my hearts. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty random at this point with Call of Duty, and that's like the main issue. And I've tried to address that when I've actually gone live and people would join it, and people thought it was pretty good that I was making those clips. But with this, if you're quite literally not playing games that are gonna get you up there in views and all this other stuff, it's gonna be very difficult in the long run to actually do this type of thing. Like, yeah, you'll be able to do it, but it's gonna get really difficult. Say, like, if you're trying to get into a program, or if you're really trying to go for this type of stuff, because it's either one, you're not going to get as many views, which that's also why I'm getting Mortal Kombat 1, because some people are actually really happy that some newer content is going to come up, because I am actually really tempted to look up the reviews for MW2. And the reviews are, wow. If you look up Call of Duty Warzone 2.0 reviews, it is 1.4. That is sad. Let's see if it's going to get it right. This is depressing. MW2 got a 3.0 rating. That is bad. And Game Rant got 2.5 out of 5. So yeah, I really can't stress enough that Call of Duty is just its wit's end. And that is so fucking sad. I almost thought it was going to say something about the regular Modern Warfare 2. So hopefully this short that I did gets at least a tad bit more views. At least that's what I'd be hoping. Because I would really love to know who has like their own opinion on the game, because even with stats that you see, with it not even getting 2 stars, that's just bad for the whole game. It kind of makes me wonder, how are these games staying afloat? Because it really doesn't make any sense. If that was really me and I was a game creator, I would honestly feel some sort of embarrassment, because this is what I'm putting out for people to play and for people to pretty much chill out and vibe with the game, but you can't even do that because there's nothing to vibe to. And I got a water bottle. Or a bottle of water. Oh, water bottle. Okay. Okay. People got so pissed that I even made that video. That's funny. Hell, I don't even understand like the whole cause for most of this shit. Hell, and I actually have to reply to this one guy that left a comment really quick. I'm probably gonna end up missing the next fish that probably pops up. But, meh, it's fine. Or maybe not. Damn, I thought I was gonna miss that. Damn, I thought that it was someone else that commented, but I guess it was the same Dragon Lord guy. But yeah, see, at least if they brought MW2 back, or not MW2, Black Ops 2, it would be good, but the only thing that these companies really need to look at is you don't need to make everything free. Like Black Ops 2, everything wasn't free. People love that game. Same with Black Ops. Hell, Modern Warfare 3, everything wasn't free. The base game, when you played it, was still fucking fun. You didn't have to worry about like your game crashing as much. Like, yeah, Black Ops 3, everything was free, or everything wasn't free, but that was kind of them doing something sort of different in the whole Black Ops franchise, yet it still worked. They got it to a point where you wouldn't blue screen so much. Or in this case, for me, getting error codes. Because it's no longer blue screening, it's I don't know what you'd call that. At that point, actually. Okay, now I gotta check and see if this deleted or like kicked my stream off. Still didn't, which is good. Unless it's just not telling me that it did. Okay, yeah, we're good. Yeah, hopefully I can get past that 700 sub mark, or at least get to it, because then I'm getting closer to 1K. What the hell? Fucking octopus. See, I can still have fun, even in Minecraft, because at least, like, I'm not really trying to get so much. I got a tripwire hook. Okay, we got nothing there. Now I gotta check again and see if this stupid shit kicked me off of my live. Okay, nope, we're still good. Why am I not getting the items? So weird to me. Unless I'm getting XP, but I'm not seeing the orb. It usually comes out. See, this is why I need a certain enchanted fishing rod. Which apparently I'm just not lucky enough. Yeah, I think once I get like an enchanted book or something, I'm gonna end up ending the stream. And tomorrow I'll end up going through the whole thing with okay, either what I'm gonna do is, because I have some games I right next to me, either I'll play through the whole game of Devil May Cry, because that game I know is pretty fucking fun to play, or I'll either do that, Crash Bandicoot 4, okay, technically I could have gotten rid of God of War 3 Remastered, but that's too good of a game to get rid of. Assassin's Creed Valhalla I have to do. So there was always an issue with this one area in Assassin's Creed that I couldn't ever really get past because it was bugged out, but maybe they patched it. Okay, well, I'm gonna see what I'm gonna get from this. Like these last few casts, and then I'm gonna end up putting in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and then seeing if they actually patched that one bug where you couldn't level up as much. Because that's honestly why I stopped playing it, because it was that little bug. You would go through, and I tried doing every single raid that you could do for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. But for whatever reason, I could never get to doing it. Because there was always this one chest. You know, it was quite literally always this one chest that I could never get into. And it was the very last one because I did every single raid in the area I was in at that point. Because I got that bored and I had that much time. So I'm just like, okay, I'm going to do all the eagle things first. And make it to where I can just easily fast travel and do all that shit. When I started playing the game again, it got annoying, and I'm just like, okay, I'm doing this for really no reason now. And as well with this game, if people still... No, Activision, they'll ruin BO2. I honestly think that's really fucking sad that it even has to be said that way. Like, say if Activision and Treyarch remade Black Ops 2, there would be so many changes to that game. It would be just crazy. Like, some people probably wouldn't even look at the game twice, because say if you do end up remastering it, even though it's a remaster, it would be nice to keep things the same. With at least most things. Anyway. It's not like you have to remaster everything and then change damn near all the mechanics that people grew to love. But yet that's also what some of these companies don't understand. Make it a point to where you want it to be so different and just new that you... That's kind of what people did with MW2, with Shepard not really being the end. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do one more. I'll probably do some stuff off stream so I can get some equipment on this. Because, yeah, I'm not really getting all that much. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm really hoping it actually kept me alive. I'm pretty sure it did. It kept that video live. But for anyone who would most likely want to watch this one, make sure to leave a like. I'll be continuing with Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and then I'll have some sort of topic as well as the gameplay. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this.